Smash that like button. I mean, Lileeanne's Jewel Mat, this is an amazing plant.
Guys, we've talked about Lileeanne's Jewel a lot on our channel. It's one we love. I've got a nice specimen here. It's a 10-gallon size. We had these available at open house. If you're lucky and you're coming to our Memorial Day open house, maybe there'll be a few of these still around. They've been a very popular item for us for good reason. These are huge, and they are one of the most spectacular pink on dark red trees you'll ever see in the landscape. Lileeanne's Jewel is excellent for heat tolerance, but it's also a very multi-stem tree. It often has more of this rounded, dense habit to it.
Yeah, and I love it because it's so heat tolerant. I mean, one of our good friends, Richard Bomar, shout out to Richard if you're watching, he had one of these in full sun in Simpsonville, South Carolina, and it did well for him. Brian Rule also had one of these in a more sunny location in Oklahoma, and it did well for him as well. It is extremely heat tolerant for a red upright, but this plant is a showstopper when it comes to the variegation. The pink on red is outstanding, and it's one of the most stable red variegated types that has an irregular variegation. That means each and every leaf is going to have its own unique swirl. It's going to have its own unique pink characteristics on that red foliage.
Yeah, this one you want to prune any of the all red out. So if you see branches that are all dark red, you want to take those out. When you get that intense swirling of that pink and white and red going on, it's one of the most colorful Japanese maples you'll ever see. Now, giving this one more light, you're going to be more pink on dark red. If you're in heavy shade, you will get some light green, white, and pink. It's a showstopper in any setting and a great tree to be growing. I'm a huge fan of how this one looks. It is super durable, but also just super colorful. It's one of the flashiest Japanese maples you can be growing.
Now, this plant has also been incorrectly had the name applied to it of Lileeanne's Jewel, and also been incorrectly named Extravaganza. The correct name on this plant is Lileeanne's Jewel. It was found by Jonathan Savlich, introduced by Del Laux Nursery, and it was named after Jonathan Savlich's daughter, Lileeanne. And we had the privilege of meeting her when she was really young. She was running around the nursery. I mean, this is an amazing variegated plant. So give the credit where it's due. Lileeanne's Jewel, awesome plant for the garden.